Howdy, this is Laura Lee Stone, and I just wanted to upload a couple things. I haven't been feeling well since my head injury on the palm tree, but I wanted to upload a few things about the city of Whittier. But first, I just got back from the Smog Man Test Only Center, and the man's name there was Haney Mikhail. He used to actually be a massage therapist. I was telling him about my injury at the City of Whittier Library with Chilton and Mitchell auto repair mechanic books, and he had just got a hold of my shoulders, and even he was so trained that he noticed that my right side is worse than the left, because most of the books hit me. First impact was the right shoulder to the left shoulder, down my mid and low back, and have been out of it ever since. But I'd like to just recommend, if you're in the city of Whittier, the Smog Man Test Only Center on 11630 Whittier Boulevard in Suite E. They also have a coupon in the Penny Saver for test-only centers. Their phone number is 562-366-0890, and someone who's been going there a while said he's a really good guy, and they take him there all the time. But I wanted to start with the city of Whittier and my injury and the fraud that was done to me, and just let you know, don't judge a book by its cover. Just because someone can dance or look happy does not mean they're either don't suffer with depression or don't have injuries. I have 5 herniated discs, chronic cervical thoracic myofascial pain, fibrosis in my left scapula, calcific tendinitis in the left shoulder, and various injuries. I wanted to just state the people that defrauded me was Judge Zimmerman from the Santa Ana courthouse. He had, after 10 years, found in favor of my first and second injuries, and then 2 months later I was defrauded. Basically, the attorney Daniel Duncan, that actually attended Cal High School in Whittier, where I had worked and been injured also. He's the attorney that committed fraud and basically said that nothing. They reversed the decision because he said a doctor says that I have herniated discs, but he said I didn't. They reversed the decision and threw out my second injury, and just basically paid $1,500, which is how I have this car right now. And again, that was Daniel Duncan practicing medicine without a license, stating that I don't have herniated discs when I do. And a few months after that, it caused a total meltdown mentally, because I was okayed for permanent disability because I actually do have herniated discs. So if I do have herniated discs, then all of the doctors that I've gone to should have been paid for all the treatment they gave me through the years. And also my own attorney, Felix McNulty, he used to practice on 17th Street in Costa Mesa. If there's any of you out there that have been had the runaround by him also, I wish you would please email me at lauradonnie@yahoo.com. Again, that's lauradonnie@yahoo.com. Please email me any workers' comp stories where you're legitimately hurt. You even have tests to prove it, and I would love to gather stories. And there is a treatment I'm trying to get the government to listen to me on, is prolotherapy, which a church donated. I'd like to recommend Dr. Ross Hauser from Oak Park, Illinois. Treated me when I was losing the use of my left arm and my left leg and could barely bend down. And it takes me out of pain for like 2.5-3 years, close to where I didn't have to use any of my medication. So I'm trying to gather stories, trying to gather help, so that we can, as a effort together, is get this prolotherapy treatment okayed, because our number one disability now will be coming from car accidents. And again, trying to back up Oprah on no texting, no calling, no while you're driving. It's not worth it. And please take that to heart. Please get off the phone. Also, I'd like to mention, The ladies that lied about me at the city of Whittier are Kathy Garcia, that stated I never claimed my second injury, which is a lie. She prayed with me before I had left and gone to Dr. Box one evening because I was so dizzy and going numb. And Margaret Donnellan, who lied in court, that stated I never sent her a letter. They sent me a letter stating if you want your job to show up. So I showed up and I said if you could place me in a lighter thing right now because you guys are not giving me my care for my back. And she stated in court on an affidavit or whatever that she never got a letter from me, but then in her letter she sent back to me, it said regarding my letter, and they still did nothing. So she was caught in her own lies. And Jan Clark, the city of Whittier, she had lied about me in court also and came and testified. So it's kind of feeling like the three witnesses that betrayed, kind of like when Jesus said Peter would deny him 3 times before the cock crows. And I just want to tell my story, before I pass away, that this doesn't happen to someone else, and that our judges, our attorneys, our court systems will be held up to the same standard, and that they will have to do right. And the Santa Ana workers' comp case, the court denied me, and there should be no reason that they have denied me my rights to my benefits. And so just asking people out there to keep me in prayer. And again, please email me your workers' comp. If you were denied, you're a legitimate worker, you were denied your workers' comp benefits, please send me your stories. And please help me get to Washington and fight for this prolotherapy that is a natural thing for chronic pain. It's for osteoarthritis, for herniated disc, for carpal tunnel, repetitive use injuries. Please help me with that journey. And again, Laura Stone from Laura Stone vs.City of Whittier. And my email again is lauradonnie@yahoo.com, and I'll be sharing more. I just remembered another doctor, Dr. Melvin Coates from Whittier. I had found out when I took a ROP class, Mr. Mitchell, my teacher, did not know I was involved in a workers' comp injury, and the subject came up in our sports therapy. And another thing I want stated is that I had asked a question, and Mr. Mitchell had stated he has a good friend, Dr. Melvin Coates, who is basically paid to find nothing wrong with patients. And I'm sorry, but that is out and out fraud. And all of this has just really affected my belief in our justice system. And really, you guys need to repent, and you need to do what's right, and to admit what's wrong, what you guys did wrong. And my prayer is that God will restore what the years have stolen away from me. It says in the Bible that he will restore what the locusts have stolen from me, and that's what my prayer is. And please keep me in prayer. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.